Loca in the morning. Good morning, Sharks. It is 5:37. Jay Cruz, Jazzy Black, Chaotic. Did you see that picture of Chris Brown at Drake's party?
Yeah, he looks rough.
And Drake looked like he smelled like Issey Miyake, and Chris looked like he smelled like neck bones.
Trash bags?
Yeah. Like neck bones.
I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at the picture, and I thought to myself, Chris, he looks a little rough.
That's my man, but you know, Chris is going through it right now.
You know,
they trying to sue him
for that monkey.
For the monkey.
Come on, that's not big. That's not gonna be that much money.
I mean, but still, it's just like he just want to be left alone.
I don't think that's what's bothering me.
I don't think it
did violate.
He's had plenty of monkey in his life, and it's never,
never
been a problem
I think
before.
the problem is though the charge is a violation of his probation, the monkey charge. Like it's violating something in his probation. Like he's getting in trouble.
Chris Brown,
I don't think it's a big deal.
I think he just looks like he's high.
To be honest, he looks like somebody who's partying way too much.
Yeah. He needs to escape from the world. Everybody be jumping
For real,
all the time.
When I looked at that picture, it reminded me of me. Like when I was in my addiction, I didn't even want to look at the mirror. I didn't even dress. He reminded me of me when I was in my addiction.
You know what it reminded me of?
What?
When Amanda used to go on vacations for a little bit and like leave me home for like 5-10 days,
and I
would look like Chris Brown
from partying.
Yeah, I'd come into work like literally. Okay, I'm not even gonna share that.
Go ahead.
So that one time I was doing the night show and I hadn't gotten no sleep. None. I was up 24 hours and I came in and I had to do the show. And the last 3 hours of the show, I slept under the board. No lie. I missed I was asleep, knocked out. G Spook had to come in here and wake me up.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a rough. It was.
So I'm not
life.
judging him. I'm not.
No,
I've
he's
been
going
there.
through something.
Like I'm not. Yeah, and he's been going through something for a while, and you can see it in his face and his eyes.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Because now he's gained weight. He went to a stage where he lost a lot of weight. Now he's gained that weight back, but he just looks sickly.
Yeah, he looks like he's.
Yeah, that's what I said when I looked at it. I was like, oh my God! I was like looking in a mirror, like just the sadness in his face, and then the weight. I was like, wow. And you know, I hadn't like shared that with y'all, but like for some reason, like I had been I told you I was taking this like diet medicine and stuff. Remember I told you? And sometimes it would make me want a cigarette. And you remember I quit smoking. So I was like, oh my God.
Recent diet thing?
Yeah, because the stuff that you take is kind of like it curves your appetite and it makes you feel a certain kind of like jittery, kind of like it made me want a cigarette. But I only smoked in my addiction. Like I only smoked when I was getting high on coke.
Yeah, right.
So it's hard to like. I was like, oh my God, if I smoke a cigarette, then I might want some cocaine. Like I don't really talk about how it's hard to like really keep yourself in a space where you don't go back and do drugs again. Like I talk about like, okay, I used to do drugs, but I don't talk about how I be fighting a lot of times to not go back and do drugs.
With yourself.
Yeah, with
constant
yourself.
Battle. They say you're never really over it. Now, with harder drugs, they say that, obviously. You're once an addict, you're never not an addict. Like it's a constant battle for the rest of your life because the smallest thing can knock you back, trigger it, and you're back in it. So I'm not judging Chris, but you could I don't know him, never met him, but you can plainly see it. You can.
Yeah.
You can see it. So
Cocaine's a hell of
I wish him the best, straight up.